Could it really be that the secret to success is giving? Oh man, you better believe it is. Today, my friend, in the 52 book challenge, I am unpacking my number one most recommended book of all time. That is The Go-Giver by Bob Berg and John David Mann. I absolutely adore this book, and it's a little book you can read in about an hour. It's a parable. Everyone should read it, no matter if you're in business or not. This is one that I virtually reread every year, so you knew it had to be on the list this year for the 52 book challenge. I've covered it so much. I have an entire review on my channel from years ago. Bob Burg endorsed my first book, How to Get Paid for What You Know. He's a gentleman and a scholar. And John David Mann and his wife wrote the incredible Go-Giver marriage book that I already reviewed on this series, which is fantastic. But this is the original one. And if you're in business or selling or just want to be successful in life, you've got to read this book. But let me just pull out a couple of the quotes because they're so provocative, and we'll leave it at that. The main character is a young man in this. It's a parable. It's a story, fictional story. He's a young man who's struggling to hit his quota as a salesman. He gets introduced to this incredible, successful older gentleman named Pindar, who everyone in town seems to know, who agrees to meet with him once a day for a week, basically, and teach him his trade secrets, which ends up being giving, but applied in 5 different ways. He has this great line: most people just laugh when they hear that the secret to success is giving. Then again, most people are nowhere near as successful as they wish they were. He says, you see, the majority of people operate with a mindset that says to the fireplace, first, give me some heat, then I'll throw on some logs. Or that says to the bank, give me interest on my money, then I'll make a deposit. And of course, it just doesn't work that way. So it's this beautiful moment of like, wait, am I doing things out of order? Am I waiting to get something and then I'll be a giver? Am I waiting to make sure that I'm taken care of and then I'll reach out to other people and mentor them or help them? What if it were the opposite? What if the thing you most desperately want or need in your business and in life would come after you give first? So I love this, that it's really about giving first and not even worrying about the results, because he really believes that the success you want is a result. It's almost like the applause to the performance. So the main character in here is like having great honest questions like, well, is it wrong to like ask if you can make money or if we should be making money? Is it wrong to want to pursue money? Like, I got to pay the bills. I got to take care of my family. And he says in this one chapter, does it make money? It's not a bad question if you're thinking about a business idea. It's a great question. It's just a bad first question. It starts you off pointed in the wrong direction. The first question should be, does it serve? Does it add value to others? If the answer to that question is yes, then you can go ahead and ask, does it make money? So I love this idea first. It's like if you're trying to do anything in to expand your career or your life or just expand your network, we tend to ask and focus on what we want. I want, to make sales. I want, to be more connected. I want that opportunity. And what this book challenges me to do every time is yes, I know what you want, Graham, but the best way to get what you want is to focus on giving other people what they want. And so to become indispensable, to become magnetic, to become attractive, to become someone that people just want to hook you up with opportunities or open doors or to buy stuff from you, you first got to give to them. So I do this in my business model. I put out free content on YouTube and a podcast every single week, and I have for almost 15 years now. I teach everything I know virtually for free. So that way you can try me out. That way you can test drive my brain and my coaching and my ideas. Go put them into practice, see if they work for you. And once they do, then you know I'm the real deal. I've given you so much. I've never asked you for payment. Then you're more likely to want to buy from me or refer me or share my stuff. So it's a beautiful concept. This book breaks it down into 5 actionable laws. One that blows me away as a business owner that I've taught inside of my courses for years because it's just so profound is law number 2, and that is the law of compensation. And the law of compensation says that your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. And there's this beautiful exchange in the book where the main character is sort of realizing in real time, well, why is it that like celebrities, movie stars, athletes get paid so much money, and then people who are doing quote unquote noble work, school teachers, firefighters, policemen, don't make nearly as much? Is it that they're not as valuable as the celebrity or the sports figure in terms of what they do? No, it's not about their work. It's about how many lives their work touches. That's it. So if you, in the example in the book is there's a school teacher who was only able to teach 30 kids at a time. And so her income was limited to what you imagine a school teacher's salary would be. She ended up launching some homeschool curriculum and software and starting a company where she's able to get her education, her curriculum to millions of families. And now she's a multimillionaire. Same skill set, same gifting, same heart to teach. She just found a way to reach more people. So the beautiful thing about that chapter is that he goes on to say, like, the encouragement is if you need more money, it's really simple. Just go find more people to serve. If your business model, let's put it practically, is focused on only serving a few people locally, you're going to be capped at how much money you can make because there's only but so many people and you can only charge but so much, although most people are undercharging. That's a conversation for another day. But at some point you hit a ceiling and you need to serve more people. That's the beauty of taking your business online or take your knowledge online. That's why celebrities and athletes make so much money, because millions of people watch them, right? So these leagues and these teams and these movie production studios make a lot of money because millions of people come out to watch them. So it's not that they are more valuable in the marketplace, is that what they do is reaching more people. There's plenty of actors and athletes that don't make a lot of money because no one's watching them, right? Because they're not reaching more people. So you got to find a way to get in front of more people, serve more people. That if you want to make more money, it's as simple as that. And so there's ways to do that nowadays with technology that you just couldn't have done 20 years ago. I don't think I could be doing what I'm doing today if I were born 20 years earlier or trying to start my career in the 80s or early 90s, let's say. So there's just so much to unpack. This is a delightful story, The Go-Giver. Just read it. It'll just encourage you because it's the way we want to do life anyway, right? We don't want to just take from people. We want to be in an environment where everyone's winning, and that's the best kind of business anyway. The beautiful thing in this book is he talks about selling, that the old English word, we get our word sell from the old English word selon, which means to give. So really all selling is at the end of the day is giving something valuable. Giving something more valuable than what you're receiving in payment. I believe if I give someone a $500 course, it's worth easily $500,000, but I'm only charging $500 for it. So I'm giving you something that's incredibly valuable. You're giving me something that's incredibly valuable, your money, which represents your hard work and your time, and everyone's winning. That's the way business should be. Selling is giving is selling. Give first, good things happen. Give to more people, even better things happen. And just lead with the giving and let the money and the opportunities and the success come as a byproduct. There you go. The Go-Giver, Bob Berg, John David Mann, a little story about a powerful business idea. Read it, become addicted, and then read the whole series. They're all incredible. Hope you've been enjoying this 52-book challenge. As always, let me know what you're reading in the comment below if you're watching this on YouTube. Also, if you want my updated reading list, go to grahamcochran.com/52books. I'm just showing you what books I'm reading or have read throughout the year, and I'm hoping to keep this thing going, reading a book a week. Until next time, my friend, have a great day. Happy reading.